What's up? How's it going? C Swan, hello. What's up? Sup? What's up, Amelia? How you doing? What's going on? Hold on, I'm trying to get some put in my thing real quick, and I went too far back to get it. Okay, I think I got it. There it is. I just wanted to drop some show notes. Welcome in, friends. What's 224? So we're on show 224 of my 365 project. Unbelievable. All right, let's see. Just gonna chat and hang out tonight. My bin is fully loaded. What's up, Jim? How are you doing? Yeah, we're all good here. I don't have any GPK. Yeah, I don't have any GPK at all today. I have like a couple of them, but they're like new series. But I when I say a couple, I mean like two or three, and they're usually for like a giveaway. Awesome, good to hear it. I wish I could make the font a little bit bigger on the phone. Anybody wish that? I wish I had more Garbage Pail Kids. Tyra, I think, did you come and ask me the other day? Yeah, you know what? I did look, and the only Garbage Pail I had was like two or three cards. Nothing really fabulous. I wish I did though. Hey, no problem. Thank you. I mean, you could always check back. You never know, right? Yeah, because sometimes I do find if I go to an estate sale, sometimes I'll get lucky enough and I'll get some good ones. Actually, I think in my bite now I might have two or three, but they're from series one, but the second half of it. All right, give me a follow. Thank you. And I'll definitely follow you back. Did you look in my bite now? There are a couple of maybe three or four GPKs, but they might be gone by now. I'm not actually sure. Let me just peek real quick. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get this show note out of here. Oh yeah, there's two in there. Yeah, you already have them? Okay. I wasn't sure if I was like, wait, I think I have a couple. No problem. Thank you so much. Are you trying to build a set or just do you sell? What's going on, friends? Welcome in. So tonight I'm just kind of doing a kind of like a short pop on because I got to be up early tomorrow. And it's been one hell of a week, not gonna lie. Maple, what's up? Yeah. Oh, both? Okay, that's cool. I know I do have one whole set. I don't think I'm ever gonna sell it. I'm gonna start grading it. I think I have the first series from when I was a kid. Some of them are still in the pack. I was that kid that saved my packs. You went live in Target today? No way. How was it? Was good? I love that. Look at you. You've been really doing a lot of those shows. I love that. That's awesome. Oh, per request? Good. I love that you do that. And I love that it's working for you. You might end up being the whatnot live shopper, right? I know. I mean, why not? Look, it's really about a personal shopping experience. And there are stores that you probably have in your area that other people don't have, you know? So why not do that? Provide that service and people will pay and they will show up. What's up, Andy? Hey Lauren, what's going on? Welcome in, friends. I haven't seen you in so long, Andy. What's up? Were you live tonight? Man, I have such a headache tonight. But I can breathe a little bit better. It's a little bit clearer. Yeah, at the store. I know I keep missing your store show. I either show up too early or too late. What's going on, Lauren? Well, look who it is. Did you get your wings? Hello, Brooke. SSDD. Apparently people are like professional shopper. Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to say hi to you. You like to lurk. I'm just kidding. Apparently people are like professional shoppers and told me what to do and where to go because I sure am not. Really? Oh, good. I'm glad you finally got the wings. Nothing like you waited so long too. I mean, also when you're hungry and you're waiting, it feels like forever because you really want them to show up. Don, my friend, how are you? Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. So I'll give you guys a quick update. Today was like pretty crazy. I'm so tired. Even though I'm not, the fires are in here in California. It's really crazy. All the friends are here. They come and hanging out. But the fires like move into like some of my friends' neighborhoods, which is pretty crazy. Like even more of my friends. I know at least 10 people now that have lost their houses. It's so crazy. Yeah, the one big fire that was like the Palisades fire moved over the hill to Encino, and it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, they've closed down, like, the whole area. And then my there was a fire that was right by my sister-in-law's house and my father-in-law, but it looks like for my father-in-law, it went up the hill, and then oh, don't tip me. Diamonds and henna, what's up? Thank you for the tip. That was very sweet of you. And then my sister-in-law, she got real lucky, they put that fire out. Yeah, there's all these crazy arsonist people going around doing that. All the friends, look. Thank you so much, Diamonds. And how have you been? I know it is. We're super grateful. It's super low containment. I want to say, like, I was looking at the fire map and then I had no idea because I hadn't really looked at all day. I was kind of out and about doing stuff and helping people. I just love when you slip me the tip, Mabel. Thank you so much. Um, we're pretty far away still, but you can't even like see this afternoon. It was pretty mucky. Yeah, the night crew, the Insomniac Club over here, but always the night crew. Um, yeah, it's just so sad. Yeah, Dawn, are you snowed in? We need some of that snow over here. Can anybody bring us some? It's so crazy. Like I mean, I grew up in a lot of these places that are just gone forever. It's pretty weird. But a lot of us have dealt with some stuff this year with whatever it may be. You got 4 inches. You have 11 inches of snow, Dawn? Oh my gosh. I am in California, yeah. They're still going. I was because I was really curious about this one particular fire. So 2 nights ago when I looked up the fires on Cal Fire, if you wanna look it up, it's fire.ca.gov, and then when you go there, 2 nights ago, there were 55 wildfires in California. There's 98 now. Yeah, and it's about 35,000 acres, but they're, like, mostly in Los Angeles. Um, but it's so weird. It's literally like they're trying to, like, trap the LA people in because it's kinda but they keep getting them out. They've got, like, the best, firefighters from, like, all kinds of countries. Canada came, Mexico, fire team came, and they brought their planes. And then South Africa, I think their fire department came too. Like, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, the fire is crazy. Um, but a lot of it now has moved into I don't care about those people, but what I care about is, like, the people that right now are struggling from this. Um, I'm doing good, Peacock, thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of finger pointing. People have to realize these are all human lives, and there's, like, 10 people gone. Yep. Um, but so much damaged, and it's all replaceable, of course, but, there's a lot of people that won't have that kind of, um, you know, insurance or coverage or my friend's parents, they had a house over there, they got canceled in the summer, no insurance. Their house is a $4 million house, but they bought it when it was probably like 50,000. Yeah, are you here? 1950? Do you live here? I went in a stream today and the people said they were here. You're in the OC. Are you guys seeing getting any ash? Yeah, hopefully they don't get any crazy people starting something down there because that seems to be the trend over here. Yeah, they started one called the Archer Fire. Yeah, somebody started one and it could have been from the Hearst fi there's a fire, like, up the hill here, and then one started right here, and it's nothing but tract homes. That's where my sister-in-law lives, and, but they got that one out. The other one's going up towards a mountain, so it's fairly safe. What's up, Steffi Joe? My cousin lost his house and had to move in with us for a few weeks. Oh, wow. I watched the coverage, I couldn't imagine that, so sad for the pets. Yeah, I it is where's Sea Swanson? My friend's 80-ish-year-old grandparent. Oh, Sea Swan, I'm sorry. 40 years. It's like you know what? I wasn't watching too much of it because it was too much, but I was getting texts, like, literally all day from my friends. So I was offering, like, if anybody needed anything, like, even I reached out to a couple people and whatnot that I know that are in the area, like, even if they needed a ride and I couldn't provide much or a meal, I'm happy to do that because 'cause I'm not that far away, and I can get into actually most burn areas. Um, no, my all my family's, like, in little patches all over the area, and a lot of my friends. But thankfully, everybody's, like, okay, they can get out of there. Um, my mom doesn't have to evacuate because she's pretty far, but that fire's, like, moving more now. What's up, BFF? Yeah. Oh, she was raised by them, so that's hard. It's so hard. I've been seeing them. Oh, thank you, BFF. I'm good. Yesterday, my allergies were so messed up from the, just all the crap in the air, and then I went out towards that way a little bit, and, to see it in person, it's you just cry. It's just sad. Yeah, it's just super, super sad, like, I'm a pretty happy person and everything, but when I see stuff like that that affects other people, it's like, it's just not fair that someone intentionally would, go start it. Yeah, it's so sad. So over here, it's not horrible. Where are you, Steffi Joe? I forgot. But it's like, it's kinda like it would be like a light blue sky with, like, a little gray in it. That's what it looks like kinda over here. It's super horrible. But when the first fire happened, I was like, "Okay, we've got these winds." And then the second fire happened, I was like, "Huh, it's not even close to it. That's kinda weird." And then the third one, I'm like, "There's gotta be someone doing arson." "Oh, you are? That's right. Okay, I knew you were close to me." "Tina." But we're, like, in what they call a red flag area, just to be aware, but we're far enough away. It's like 20 miles or less, so it's not too bad. Today was the first day I could actually breathe, like, because I was so plugged up. So crazy how it is so yes. I know the winds, that's what they said, the winds up in the canyons, but all that area, like where the Palisades are, it can get super windy if you've ever been in there. But the other fire, like where it's at, where's the Hearst, which is up like Sylmar and that, it gets really windy up there and could push it to Santa Clarita, which thankfully it hasn't. But a lot of these places just had a burn not that long ago. Yeah. Wait, one of them was possibly oh, when the transformer exploded? Yeah, because they don't have all the answers for those. Could be 2 people. I did see and I said this last night, they caught the guy C-SWAN, I saw the guy with the blowtorch, oh my gosh. I wonder, did they catch him doing it, or did they just get him afterwards? I mean, it's like you don't just walk out of your house holding that in your hand. Yeah. I know, I don't know what the winds are tonight. Yeah, he was wearing all black, and he had I think he had glasses on, and he had, like, a yellow blowtorch, and then in his hand, he had, like, the cap that you put on it. Your wind's finally chilled out there? It totally looked like Richard Ramirez capture. Absolutely, I remember that. I know, it makes you wonder, like, if it's an inside job where they just trashed all the houses so they get but I don't know, it's like I know they made that law that's temporary for 1 year, where the insurance companies can't go and cancel on the people. How about making them bring their insurance back? They should do that. So many people lost their house. Yeah, and because the costs are so expensive, they don't wanna pay it out. They just don't wanna pay it out. So I worked in fire loss, and it's horrible. After somebody has a fire like that, regardless of where they live, they get canceled. It's been like that for years. Been 30 to oh, you've been having some crazy wind, huh? Oh, the guy said he's innocent? Well, and what do they say? Innocent till yeah, I think it was I know. The guy yelling that video said he saw him from in front of his house trying to start a fire before yeah, you don't just walk around with that, especially when fires are happening. I know people have those and they do stuff with them, but to be, like, walking in your neighborhood when there's, like, fires everywhere, it's not gonna make you look innocent. Oh, the permitting? I know, it'll take them years. I think too, like, it's kinda sad. I was talking to a friend of mine, her husband's a fire captain, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, it's so crazy, D." Like, she won't see him for a couple weeks now, because 'cause he'll be out on the site, and he's at Palisades, and she said that there are so many, like, looky-loos and looters, and it's just kinda crazy, but they have the National Guard down there now. Um, but she was telling me, she said, "We've already" he said to her that they've already had people coming to where people are, like, with devastation and like, "Oh, we're from so and so insurance company, let us help you with the claim, we can process it real quick, just sign here." And they had to arrest like 20, 30 people already. Yeah, it's super typical, I know, always. Yeah, yeah, she was telling me, I had a talk with her yesterday. Your mom worked in disaster service in Pasadena for many years. I worked for a company in North Hollywood, and that's what they did, fire restoration, but they also did, like, earthquake and anything else, and, we'd get a call, like, when there was a fire. They had, like, a special, like, CB radio or whatever, and somebody would come on and go, "Hi, there's a loss at da 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 road." They'd give the address, and then the insurance adjuster would go there like sharks, and then they would go bid the job. They'd go look at it and bid the job. It was crazy. Some street journalists are all the coverage. Yeah, in some places, absolutely. I was watching that guy again who rode through there with his bike. News said they already arrested about 20 people tonight for looting. Really? Where at? It's like, come on, man, it's people's houses. Did you guys see the interview of the lady that she was a nurse and her house is gone? And then she went, yeah, he is. I like him. Um, she went back to her house to get her safe because she wanted to find her jewelry. And so while she was searching, they found the safe, so they were busting it open, and a cop came up and was like, "Do you have ID?" Because they had so many issues with looters, and she gave him the ID, and then she was good to go, but he said, "Yeah, we're having tons of people go through even though it's all hot, they still try to go through it to find something. If they even find any jewelry, it's literally gonna be melted, and it will just yeah, you won't be it'll be really hard to find it." Yeah, people are crazy. And of their all their stuff that, like so when there's a fire and they're trying to put it out, they're not thinking about saving your stuff, not after the structure's already fallen down. With the blast to the water, everything's destroyed because water damage on top of soot, it actually sticks to the items. You never get it off. You can try. We have this special sponge and you like pictures, you could take some of it off, but forever it will smell like smoke. What's up, Taylor Swift? Yeah, it does. It's horrific. I have never here's what's weird, I worked in the fire restoration. I was a junior insurance adjuster. That's what at least my title was, but I wasn't. I had a crew of, like, 6 women, and they would pack up the house, and I had to write up every box, like, do an inventory for it, and, when you walk into a house after a fire, I can still to this day always smell fire, even if the house has been remodeled and everything. Yeah, the soot is gross, and it doesn't come off. Like, I remember having boots, and I had to always have, like, steel-toe boots when you walk in there because it's, like, bad, and when you walk in there, that does not come off. Yeah, so my boots always, like, stayed outside or stayed, like, in the garage because it just never came off, and you always smell it forever and a day. Oh, yeah. It I mean, most of the vehicles get completely destroyed if they're left in a dwelling. Yeah. I mean, I've seen it up close, so I know, and then even seeing this just, like, reminds me of, like, working in that. You don't forget it ever. And it's sad. It's because we have so many emotional ties to, like, our things, but they're, like, memories. Yeah. So hopefully all the people that, can be accounted for, it seems like, they're spending a lot of time showing, like, famous people who lost their houses and stuff. But there's, like, a lot of real people that have lost so much. I wish they would show more of those people and get them more, yeah, it ruins it. Oh, a fire and all the soot will destroy it, paint. Yeah, 1,000%. Let's see, this one fire, alright, sweetie. Good night, BFF. Thanks for coming in and staying up late. I love the news reporter who interviewed Steve Gutenberg with I know, what a hero, huh? That guy's so cool, Steve Gutenberg. I see a lot of his, posts, and I'm just like, he's just a regular guy trying to do the things that help the people, and, it was pretty funny that he didn't know who he was. Yeah, and he didn't you notice how he was just like he didn't go, "Oh, you know who I am?" He didn't care. Yeah, I thought that was great. But how scary, huh? He's just over there and all the people just, like, froze because the fire is about to engulf this whole area, and they left their cars, and I don't know where they escaped to. I haven't have you guys heard of anybody that I guess they just ran up the hill, right? Well, they actually on that's Sunset, so it goes yeah, they must have just ran up one of the side streets. Pretty crazy. What's up, 80s dude? Big booty Judy. What's going on? Hey, Stackhouse. We're just kind of hanging out, jam dancer. Yeah, I've been trying to like staff the news because it's just too much. Um, but that's what's going on here in California. It's too much. Yeah, it is. Hey, Rachel. I mean, people are overwhelmed. I don't think it's hit so many people that are in shock about it. And now this fire is like spread over to like a highly populated area, another neighborhood. So I don't. Hopefully the winds are not going to be crazy, but they say Sunday they're going to pick up. I think they said Sunday night we're going to have winds gust again. So hopefully they've had time to put it out. But all that area is super dry right now. Yeah. I know the people who are regular people who don't have 5 million in the bank. And the fact that the people who are famous that have money, the loss that they have still is the same. It's still the same. But they have the money to not even deal with insurance and just rebuild, right away. Like I saw some actor, Rainn Wilson, he already had people working on his house. One guy walked his horse down a large hill. Oh, wow. You were on songwriting mode? You were writing some songs? Nice. It it's not Beverly Hills, but it is a some of the houses are pretty wealthy, in the Palisades, definitely. But, some of those people have been there for a long time, so maybe their property is worth money, but they could be living paycheck to paycheck because I know some people in that area, they're not rich. They just happen to, like, inherit a house. Yeah, but the area it's about to go on, those are a lot of wealthy the value of it is a lot of money, but oh, do you want Lady Gaga to help you? That's cool that you're writing a song. I love that. Yeah, so, I mean, I know I saw a couple people that totally lost. So he has only clothes on his back and his horse. He was probably shocked too. Can you imagine that? Yeah, exactly, Andy. I can't even there was a who's the actor? The actor that said, was it Jeff Bridges or somebody that inherited yeah, I think it was him. He inherited his grandparents' house or his parents' house that his grandparents or something like that. It was very sad because just think all he didn't even live there. but all their stuff was in there. Yeah, that would be hard, and all the pictures. I mean, it in a way, it's I don't know, for me, in a way, it's, like, just a reminder, like, yes, it's all stuff, and it can be replaced, but, like, maybe remind ourselves to, like, if we print it, maybe back it up digitally. Talk of the Town. That's your song? I love it. So what's it about? Wait, you're trying to write it. Digitize and put in the cloud. Yeah, and also have a backup because the clouds do fail. Like, Apple failed on many people with their phones, and they had it backed up. So, I always have buy yourself one of these. They're not that much. Oh, it's buried in here. Wait, it's right I got about 20 of them right here. I always this is my backup, so yeah, get it, put it on MySpace. Get one of these. It's like a little case, and I have a lot of I have a rate I have too many, and it's an external hard drive, a small one. So, I have a box right here that I will grab. Yeah. But, like, when that happens and you get the fire department knocking on your door and being like, "You gotta evacuate, you got 10 minutes," you're grabbing your kids and you're getting the hell out of there as fast as you can. And I don't remember the other actor, he said, we didn't even think, we just grabbed a couple of things, all the papers, passports, things like that. Everybody has their own special thing. Yeah, I know. When I worked in the fire loss and I met there was a guy, actually, he was famous. We went to his house and, we were packing him out, and, so he had, like, so much stuff that got damaged, like, autographs from, like, everybody. He used to be married to Barbara Streisand, and so the guy was a trip. He was very cool. I was like, "What did you take?" Because I was talking to him, "What did you take with you when you were leaving?" He's like, "You know what? I he had a script of The Wizard of Oz and Giant and another movie." He's like, "I took those because you can't get them." And then, of course, his family and, all those things, but he's took those because he was like, they meant so much to him because for whatever reason, they were also worth a ton of money. But yeah, everybody has that thing, right? I know. I don't know. I would be like, I would probably grab my computer and first my family, make sure they're out. That's the priority. Everything else, like I said, is replaceable. But I would grab my computer because it has all the info to the cloud. Oh, you actually wrote a song for Megan Trainor? Did you really? That's awesome. I love that. That's pretty cool. So is it like similar beat? I love that. All right. Is it gonna now have you written songs before? What song did you write? If you don't want to say. Your dog and cat wrangling would take 9 to yeah, exactly, to get them together. I mean, I my kids for sure, and we grab some clothes, you could buy them, but you don't know in that situation. You really don't. I've never had it where we had to leave like that or anything. Oh, I gotcha. It's her vibe. Nice. Excuse me. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a reminder though to, get all your important things together and, you know, some of the stuff we have under our house is also another thing of like, do we really need all this stuff? Right? Stop having emotional ties to it. It really does make that's what one of my friends told me who lost her house. She's like, her house is probably like 80% loss. 20% because like the only thing that was left was like her garage, and her garage was literally like nothing in it. Yeah. Her office was in the garage, so her computer was in there, but it's full of soot. Yeah, it's full of soot, and, it probably got I don't think it got melted, I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'd have to grab my husband's birth certificate. He was born in Guam in a village that doesn't even exist anymore. Yeah, yeah. Like, my husband was born in Argentina, So he would have to get that stuff, but we have it all in one place, like, we have a little suitcase thing. Yeah, it's like a hot box. I grab my dogs if it were just us, but definitely because get your mom out, yeah. I'm glad my mom's not in an area, like, where, um I mean, she lives in Burbank, but I don't think there's gonna be any issues over there because she's literally, like she is by Griffith Park, but, it would have to jump over the, 2 freeways, so I but it has done that, so yeah, safety deposit box. So I have one, it's not a collapsible one, but mine I've had for years. I bought it from the fire restoration company I worked for. Those boxes only work for a certain temperature for a certain period of time. Yeah, they have had their fair share of fires. Yeah, so Andy, some of them, it's like, I think 45 minutes, 90 minutes, yeah. Mine is like a 2-hour thing. Yeah, mine's like, 2 hours, 180 wait, 120 minutes. And the temperature, I forget what it is, but I also have a fireproof file cabinet, and it's a beast. It's a 3-drawer one. Yeah, but I don't know how long that one lasts because I got it from my old work. Yeah, I think a long time though, actually. I think some of them do and some of them don't. Yeah, that thing's a beast. It's like all normal looking outside, but inside is where it's like really thick walled. Oh, that's crazy. Maybe you and Megan Trainor are like, you know how you like have that mental telepathy or you're like in tune with somebody? You maybe have that with her. Yeah, so I don't know dream captured. I'm sure there's some that work, but like, if you go over to Walmart or Target and you buy one that's like $40, it's probably going to be able to protect the documents in a short period of time for up to a certain temperature, you know? And I think the temp is like, let's see. Oh yeah, they have a rating on it. That's what it's called. Sometimes the temperature is 1,550 degrees, but it has to have a fire rating, like a special one on it. 1,550 to like 2,000. Some products up to 4 hours. Oh, he went back to retrieve the safe and found nothing. Yeah, because some of the cheap ones they'll disintegrate. It's so I can't even explain it. The ones from the Amazon store are gonna last 5 minutes. They're probably gonna last 30 minutes, Andy. That's probably the least. Yeah, 20, 30 minutes. Would you be surprised? Like sometimes it's like there could be a bunch of crap on something and it makes it. Yeah, it's. I told you guys about the house I went to. So many years ago when I worked in fire restoration, I went to this house and it was like in a very bad neighborhood. And they said, our manager came with us and he was told by the owner to bring it, that because of the area in the neighborhood, it was like full of gangs and stuff. I wasn't worried about it. I was just like, it's gonna be fine. And so we get there. The people that they're so it was the craziest thing I ever seen. They had like I think it was a duplex or a triplex, so 3 apartments, and there were 2 on the bottom and 1 on the whole top. The whole top floor, when you went up the stairs, everything was gone from the knee down. I mean, the knee up. So everything was gone, knee up, okay? Imagine walking in it, and then everything's black soot, and I'm like, "Why did we even come here? I can't save any of this." And it reeked and smelled like urine and everything. And I found um, every type of paraphernalia, drug, weapon in that place. I had to leave. Yeah, he did. But the people were super nice, and they're like, I go, "Is it safe here?" And they're like, "We got you." The guy was like the leader of some major gang. Yeah, and I guess they had a lab in their house. But anyway, we got sent to this place, and it was so ridiculous. It was pretty crazy. But the guy was they were so nice. They were so nice. They were trying to look for something in there, so we had to try to help them find it, and we got paid for that job, but it was like a total loss. I don't it was really such a waste, but it was kinda crazy. Yeah. And then it's so different when you go to, like, someone's house that's, like, you know, a big house, you feel safe because they have their own security and stuff. But I went to lots of famous people's houses that have had fires, and, it's just crazy. It's sad. It doesn't matter. I've been to all of them. Rich, super poor, super rich. It's all the same. It's stuff. Yeah. What's up, Andy? Welcome in. Yeah. I mean, it is. It's just it doesn't matter. It's the same kind of stuff. Maybe someone paid a little bit more for it, you know? Oh, that's so I was gonna ask you if you were doing it on cassette tape. And I will tell you something else is when I went to, I know, that's so cool. When I went to, a certain saxophonist guy's house, and you look at, like, when all their clothing gets ruined, they don't when insurance company deals with clothing, they write every piece off. They don't clean it, it's not worth it. When we went to Kenny G's house, because I did his fire, okay, his wife, she was tiny, and her clothes were all tiny, but she had a bunch of new stuff, and I don't know if they probably get free stuff, you know, from the brands, and, like, there were some skirts in there, and I thought, "Man, 5 to 10 grand for a skirt or a pair of pants, some slacks, $5,000 tags." I couldn't even tell you the brand to this day, but 5 grand in 19, uh, what was it, 1989? That's a lot of dough. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But I just it was all total loss. It probably was Chanel, actually. Everything was beautiful, though. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful, but, I can't even, I can't even imagine, but every piece was a loss. Every piece was a loss because they wouldn't dry clean it because you can't get the soot and the smell out. And then any clothes that were, like, in drawers could be saved and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. They no, they do something else with them. Hold on a second. I'm not I'm on. Good night. Oh, it went off? Okay, hang on one second. Let me just switch it. Is okay, C-Swan knows. Yeah, I wanna play no, he's making a YouTube video. I need more speed, mom. Oh, I don't even know if I did it right, let's see. Kids. Hold on a second. I think I have to go out. I'll be right back. All right, I couldn't get back in here. All right, we're back. Kids. Yes. I'm making ribs. Oh, that's not I made ribs last night, actually. Okay, what did everybody get to eat? You ate Chinese food? Cute elevator music. What did everyone eat for dinner? Yeah, kids. Kid wanted more time. I gave it, but it takes when you refresh the internet to an iPad, it takes like 3 or 4 minutes for it. And then it's a whole argumentative debate with the kid. Yeah, I'm like, "No, you have to wait." Yep. "Hey, beautiful, how you doing?" "Oh, look at all the Campbell's soup. I love it." So 80s dude, are you gonna, like, make a TikTok and then send it to Megan? Frozen taquitos with American cheese melted over in a bowl of sugar snap peas. Yum. Yeah, I made ribs, boneless beef ribs last night. They were pretty good. I was kinda bummed we ate them all. Lunch meat. Oh, okay. Tonight we got pizza. Mom, if I'm gonna be the next YouTube star, I gotta be on the internet, right? Yeah. Thank you, C-Swan. Do you give me random song titles I can write songs around? That would require me to think. That would require me to think. Let me think. Um, all right, brightest song around. It's gotta be 80s, right? I don't know if I could think. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I could really think. Beat it. Beat it. Gaga was born in the 80s, so I can't tell you a Gaga song. Um, all right, wait, did you give him one? Oh, you just checked the closest Panda Inn to me is Glendale. Ooh, Panda Inn. You started singing Beat It? That's funny. We need a canned chicken song. We do. We do. Canned chicken. We need to make a canned chicken song, and then it needs to be, like, the only one on Whatnot could, like, sell it would be Brooke. Yeah, you need those lyrics in there. And it could be in the style of Beat It. Canned chicken. Just eat it. But it can't be eat it, right? It's gotta be something else. Just, yeah, what does she do to the canned chicken? Yeah. Fluff it. That's it. Okay, then it can't be Beat It, it's gotta be something else. It's gotta be, uh Fluff Girls. Wrong subject, huh, Andy? We shouldn't use fluff. A canned chicken commercial song. Yeah, a jingle. We need a jingle. We do. We need a jingle. Oh, I think I did just messed up something. Tuna has Tony the tuna. Canned chicken, it's all about the licking. Maybe. I don't know. Tiny? I'm not sure. Tony. I don't know. Hey, cat. Good. How are you? How's it going down there? I'm good. We were talking about the fire a little bit. Yeah, we're all good here. Some family and friends, not so good, but they have their lives. Yeah. I don't know if it's Tony. You have a lot of ash down there. Spaghetti said she got ash in her warehouse, but it would make sense because the fire that was on the ocean is just blowing down now. Yeah. My son said he had a lot out of school. We don't have a ton here, a little bit. You had chicken salad for dinner, not canned though. I think Brooke should do a cooking show, and she should get all the different canned chickens and do it like a taste. She needs someone to be there that could taste test it. That would be great. Maybe she can get Kinzer to go because I think she lives the closest. But I don't think Kinzer likes canned chicken. I don't know. Ugh. We got Domino's pizza tonight. It was actually pretty good. Working our canned chicken recipes, I know. But has anybody tried those recipes? I told her I would try it, but I don't know. I don't know about she put sour cream in there with that chicken? Yeah, I think so. It's so crazy, all the, and she should co-host me while I'm Lady Gaga. Or how about Cooking with Brooke? We'll all come up with a show for her. I like the Costco one. You'd be stuck with the 11 other ones. She could just sell them. Oh, then she can't open them, right? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. I know. I thought it okay the whole time because I came in late. I thought she had put it like normally if you're gonna make it like you make it like tuna, right? Like a sandwich. And then she put in it, I thought she put in mayo. And then at the end, Swan was like, no, it's sour cream. I was like, what? But it probably to her it's good. I haven't tried it, so I can't like knock it. Do you guys sell the canned Costco chicken? I did. I used to have it in my buy it now. Somebody bought 2 of them. I did as a joke, like, when canned chicken first came around. Yeah, and then she actually had a show and ran it that night, and flippin' Mimi bought it and somebody else. It was pretty funny. I know, she said it was one of her I used to not like it, my kid loved it. Yeah, she made us chicken quesadillas, but we didn't see her eat it all, she took a couple bites, but it's kinda hard to eat on live because 1, people hate it, we'll roast her. Yeah. I would put yeah. So, but I don't know, I still wanna try it. I did write down what she told me, and, or she had in our show notes, I took a screenshot. So I don't know. I'm not gonna knock it until I could try it, but I would be the type to put my sour cream on top. But maybe because the chicken's so plain and the sour cream probably gives it a little flavor. It was pretty good, huh? And I would also like, um I don't know, there's a lot of people that use it and they'll make, like, enchiladas and all kinds of things with it. I don't know, it has the tuna texture for me. Maybe because it's psychological in my head, you know? Yeah, black beans will be good on it. I love sour cream, so, I mean, that'll work for me. I just don't know about the I think I should've she has to make it again. She has to make it again. Because I don't know, like a quesadilla, right? You put the cheese in there, you crisp it up. But she put the chicken in after, right? She didn't cook it with it? I don't know how you heat the sour cream up, but I think because I came in after she had already kinda almost made it. Oh, you're trying not to eat fast food? Good for you. It's so hard not to. I did that for about 4 years. It sucked. Um, yeah, we did it for, like, literally almost 4 years. Don't do it that long. For real, for 4. I was really thin then. I should probably not eat it anymore. You make a rice dish that includes sour cream, cheese, and diced green chilies? None. None. It was a kidney diet. It sucked. Everything was, like, low sodium, low potassium. Yeah, I was, like, eating a lot of vegetarian stuff, but I will never do that again. But I could probably do it again. Yeah, he lost 95 pounds, that's amazing. Wow. Yeah, it was 'cause well, you just kinda had to. Yeah. Otherwise, the kidneys would have failed, so we kinda had to do that. But now we still eat fast food. I think we had to do, like, this it was a low sodium diet. It really sucks because a lot of things you don't realize have sodium in it, and then to completely cut it off or have the number I can't remember the number right now. It was very low, like, no more than 200 milligrams. I know, me too. So it's kinda worth it. It's like, sometimes you're just like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have to do that." You can't think about those things, you have to just follow the rules, and as you go along and you like, if you cut out soda or caffeine and things, after, like, 60 days, even less, you just don't even crave it anymore. Yeah, I did the whole no sugar, the sugar thing was the hardest one I've ever where you did no sugar. Oh my gosh, that was hard. I lasted, like, 200 and I don't know. I must have a thing for 365 burgers. Yeah, that was hard because sugar's in so much stuff. It's in so much stuff. You replace soda with sparkling water? It did. Yeah, we drink a lot of that, sparkling water. Like, I'm almost sick of it. Yeah, and it has a lot of salt too. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, and I mean, I always read labels, but then when we started that low sodium thing, I started reading stuff and I was just like, "Whoa." Yeah. And then there was a other rule that excuse me. Some of the like, when you would look at something that's packaged, like, right? If it had more than 6 ingredients, we wouldn't eat it. That was really hard. Yeah, but we didn't. Yeah, it had to have less than 6 ingredients. You also eat low sodium? It's hard to find unsalted stuff, yeah. There used to be this soup that was so good, but it takes a couple of bowls to get used to it, and it's super, super low sodium. Yeah. A friend of mine in the kidney thing told me about it, who I had met. "What's up, Bree? How you doing?" "BNL is here." "What's up, Tina?" "Tina, are you sleeping?" "Tina, how you feeling?" "What's up?" "Just hanging out. We're just bullshitting. I'm getting tired now." I know, but they won't ever do that, dream captured. I wish. I wish. A lot of the food we ate, of course, like, everything's so expensive, but we ate a lot of, like, not everything was organic, but we ate a lot of stuff that was from, like, the health food store. Oh, you need the sodium and he doesn't? Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's weird, like, when I rem okay, when I would shop I hate going shopping. I hate it now, it's so hard to do, but when I had to search for, like, the low sodium, I'm not kidding you, there was probably, like, 20 things in the store that was low sodium then. That's 10 years ago. Now there's way more stuff. You wish there was a restaurant that could I know. There's not, no, I think in the valley is the only one. They used to be my customer. What do they have? Do they have a good section? I mean, like, Whole Foods has a section, but it's really, really small. What's up, Madison? How you doing? I think it's super, super small, but it's like oh, that was the one thing. I went to Whole Paycheck, which is Whole Foods, and, oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling good. I, uh, I forget what I bought, like, raviolis? Yeah, they had these special raviolis and some sauce, and it was the sauce and all that was supposed to be low sodium. It was so expensive, and it was, like, for one person. Yeah. So we would get that and then have, like, something else on the side. You found a lot on Amazon Fresh? Yeah, they probably have more now. Trader Joe's has lists. Wait. Yeah, not free, all of it. Oh, okay. I don't know about Trader Joe's. I don't know about, their list they have. I didn't know about that. I don't remember that. Trader Joe's didn't have too much back then, 10 years ago. Yeah, I always use the Mrs. Dash because it gives a lot of flavor, but there's, like, literally no salt in theirs. Yeah, there's literally nothing in theirs. I look at the nutrition labels too. If it has more than, like, 6 ingredients, I usually don't buy it. Yeah, I usually don't. If it has more than 6, it's too much. Oh, 21 Salute? Yeah, that one I have too. You learned about it? Yeah. And then some of the vegan items I had to watch out for because they have tons more sodium, like the fake meats and stuff, they have proprietary ingredients, so they won't tell you, but their sodium levels, like, really crazy, so be careful with that. Yeah, I like to eat some of those fake meats, but I don't anymore. Back then I did, and has a little Roundup in it. I mean, probably. Yeah, I started swelling up real bad, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I went to see my doctor because my whole legs swelled up really bad, and I was like, "I didn't get it." And so and sugar, yeah. So I went to see my doctor, and she's just like, "Wow, you're really swollen in your leg." And, so she did all the everything was regular, and then, I told her, "Oh, yeah, we started this new, low sodium thing, and, we've been eating, like, it's not Morningstar, but Impossible." She goes, "You gotta watch out for that." And I'm like, "Why?" And she goes, "'Cause look at the ingredient. It's like a secret. It's proprietary. They don't tell you, but it's massive issues with sodium." And she goes, "And there's a lot of sugar, so you're probably just swollen from that." And the next day, my other leg was swollen. And then so I had a diuretic, so I just took it, but, I looked at the label and I was like, "What?" Yeah, I didn't really know until I really looked at it. Some foods look so healthy, and then you look at the sodium. Yep. I'm trying to think of the soup that I used to get. It's like, I don't know. Oh, it's by okay, here it is. It's I hope I'm saying it right. Tabachinik. Amy's lentil has a lot of sodium in it. Yeah, it has a lot. Tabachinik soups, they have, like, a chicken broth, split pea soup. They have super low sodium. I used to get the vegetable soup. It was actually pretty good, and then I'd put some flavors in it. Yeah, I think Amy's lentil, I think it might have a lot. We just buy it sometimes. What's up, Black Cat Lady? How you doing? What's up, Marty DeParty? TJ's had a good low sodium bread roast. Oh, I remember that soup. Soups generally are high in sodium anyhow. Yeah. I used to make my own. Um, you think they have a low sodium option? Oh, they do. Amy's does. Amy's is so expensive now. I go to Costco to get it though. It's a lot cheaper. You can get a whole big I don't know how many are there, 8, and it's probably like 18 bucks now. And I think it's $5 a can at any other store. What are my thoughts on the MSG ingredient in the Amy's or in the MSG is great. What are you talking about? I try not to eat it. MSG gives me an instant trip to the ER. Yeah, so I don't like it. So I'm really careful with it. Yeah, MSG will give me a massive migraine and I can't get rid of it. Yeah, so some foods trigger migraines for me that have almost 100% with MSG. I learned that the hard way. Oh, they sell the low sodium canned tuna. What's up, Peacock? Are you awake? Yeah, like right now, the other day I ate something, I don't know what it was, and I just started getting hives on my arms. Yeah, there's probably like 30 different names for MSG, I'm sure. Onions give you headaches? Oh, wow. Some yeah, a lot of people, well, because they don't know, and probably there's not enough tests or studies or research on it either. Same thing with sugar. It has so many different names. Onions make you gassy bad. I never paid attention for myself. Parmesan has natural MSG in it. Oh, I didn't know that. Like Parmesan, the fake Parmesan, or like the real Parmesan? Because you know what I'm talking about. The real. Yeah, the real does. I was like, the fake has extra. I know, that's how I feel. I'm tired. You're awake and organizing stuff? What are you wearing? Is it cold there? Doritos have it. Well, they also have. Do you guys remember when they came out with the Wow chips? Do you remember the Wow chips? And it was made with a Lustra, and everybody was getting diarrhea from eating it. Did I ask you if it was cold here? No, I didn't, but I'm sure it is. Are you still freezing? Doritos have it, and then they use it. Yeah, I know it was in the bean dip. I haven't seen the bean dip in years. Calm down, everyone. It's 22. That's what Taylor Swift said. You never get snow, really? I would think you did. Are you being sarcastic right now? Those chips about destroyed your brother-in-law. Oh, really? English Vicky. Hey, I didn't even see you sneaking in there. You got the sleepless. I should call it sniper VIP. I don't like Chick-fil-A. I don't support them. No, you're serious? Oh, you got a ice skating rink. Those chips were horrible. Anybody that I know that had like gastric bypass, they were in a lot of trouble eating those Wow chips. They were bad. Dawn, what's up? I think Dawn's sleeping. Are you sleeping, Dawn? Yeah. It's so quiet and beautiful, I bet. Nice and crisp. I asked to add extra MSG and curry. Do you really, Andy, or are you just being silly? Serena. Oh, that's nice when it's serene like that. Yes. I mean, I'm about 20 minutes away. So, I mean, I'm not in any kind of danger, Bree. Yeah, not at all, thankfully. But it just sucks to see, like, where you grew up. Where I'm at, it's not too bad, but there's shit in the air. Yeah. It goes good with everything, even ice cream. Ask for extra gluten. Can I get some gluten on the side? Yeah, thankfully I'm okay, but like the fires are just unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's really not any words. MSG in ice cream, yes. It's very instant. Yeah. You promise. Oh, so it's good. What's up, CG? How you doing? I don't know. Hey there. How are you? What's going on? I don't know. I think I missed something there. I know. I mean, hey, I got my home, my health, my family. We're fine. But other people are not. Yeah. I'm not at all. I mean, there was a fire by my sister-in-law's, they put it out. But like all my friends that I know that like their lives are forever changed. I I don't know what to say. Or I'm just gonna help. I don't have that because I haven't lost anybody, but because I know life goes on. Now, if it were around me and I was living in a neighborhood, I was the only house, then maybe. Yeah, for sure. Um, but I said I would volunteer to go and help. I know. I know. The people that don't have insurance is it's fucked up. Bottom line. You do? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the bin is pretty crazy. I just worked my butt off listing all the time because I felt like I wanted to try a different way of selling. And I didn't have to clone and move it to show to show. It's always there. The insurance thing is just bullshit. It's greedy insurance companies. But see, those are high fire areas. Well, hello, has anybody ever been there? It's frickin' in a mountain range with a little bit of land towards the ocean. It's all like a mountainous type of area. It's gonna have high risk for fire. And if people think the brush has anything to do with it, they have never been there. They don't know what they're talking about. Um, there's so many trees and beautiful and everything's green and it's still burning. Did you guys see, like, the actress Ricky Lake, the talk show host? Like, I love her. She lost her whole house. The whole area is green and beautiful. It just it just will burn anyhow, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so many people have total losses. And, no, I don't think I don't think, I think a lot of these places are maintained. It's not, like, all dried out over there. But I don't think it matters. It's gonna burn. 'Cause when that fire jumps, it's literally not grabbing onto bushes, it's grabbing onto houses. I think the main dry stuff in that area is, like, palm trees, and I think, like, equality to, like, horrific anytime there's a disaster in this country, it's gonna be bad for a little while, and people are strong, and they survive, and they go on. Oh, Swan, I saw that. That happened to the one guy. All the houses were burned for 5 blocks except his. Yeah. Costco banana bread out in your van. Don't bring it in. Leave it out there, Peacock. You can have it with your tea coffee in the morning. I know. It is brie for sure. Well, also too, a lot of people don't realize this, and I learned this from my friend because her husband is the fire captain, is, um oh, yeah, Ricky Lake, I know. Okay, so when some of the fires, they don't have water, she was telling me that and I was saying this last night, she was telling me, she said, "You know, the people that have water have hoses, they're little hoses, and then the fire department has, like, these fire hydrant, and the power and the pressure, those are made to fight a fire. People's houses, they're not it's not like you could ever prepare for that because they're not made to fight fires. They don't have the water pressure to put the fire out, and people, like, say all kinds of things, but we've had fires. We're always gonna have fires. The whole country is gonna have them. Yeah, it's just one of those things, and then the wind picks up, forget about it. Your friend's entire neighborhood is gone? Yeah. No, I know, I've seen some I saw, I'm in a photographer group, and there's people from the press in there, and they were posting some of the pictures in this it's a private group, and oh my gosh, some of the pictures from the drones are I just don't have words. It's I know, Andy, those are shitty. They're all on my Facebook. I'm like, "Really?" I know that Ricky Lake had that fire systems, had that sprinkler thing with the thing, but her husband couldn't fight it. Finally, she was like, "It's too big," and you could tell. Yeah, and people always talk shit when they don't know anything about it. Your friends in Malibu always stayed to fight the fires, though. They saved their house with garden hoses. Oh, they live by the castle? Oh my gosh, yeah, by Pepperdine. The fire didn't go the people that were right there, the fire hasn't moved that way, but it's going down into Encino now, which is crazy. There's so many houses over there now too. One of my friends, she's a producer. She's actually a producer on 90 Day Fiancé and all the 90 Day stuff, and she just came back from I forget where country, This fire, they are okay. Yeah, they got lucky, but it could shift up the hill. It's up on top of Encino now, and the containment's not even 10%. It's crazy. I was trying to think what year the other Malibu fires were. There was some, I mean, there's always been some, like, every 10 years. I wanna say, because I worked in that one, it was horrible. I think it was, like, 98 or I know that we went to when I worked for that fire restoration company, we did go to the Malibu Castle because it did have a fire there. Um, and I think that was in '98. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? Leave? Sometimes people just I wouldn't wanna fight. Oh, is that the guy that has the big White House, and then his whole neighborhood is gone, and he was watering everything to save it? Yeah, that was I went to that loss. One part of it, though. Yeah, one part of the castle. I was trying to look online, um, you're watching footage of the scooper planes getting water? Oh, very cool to watch the scoopers. Your friend didn't lose the house, correct? I got that from what you were saying. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't know, I just feel like regardless, like, when it's a bad situation, it's like everybody's not everybody, but some people are so quick to judge and like, "Oh, it's the governor, it's this." It's like, dude, we have people that are losing their lives and their families. At this point, let's stop blaming. Let's try to come together. Okay, so all these banks, these food banks, these donation centers, they're full. They've gotten so much stuff. It's incredible how many people have came and donated to help. Those pilots are top tier. I know I was watching the ones that were dropping it in the valley. That's what we call the valley, which is where like San Fernando Valley. They were like coming right next to the freaking hillside, dropping it and coming back up. And then someone was making, like, some sexy kind of videos of the helicopter with the little arms and with the hose hanging out. It was really funny. Yeah, because it was pretty awesome. Yeah. Now all day I seen him here. Yeah, her house did burn in 2018. Yeah, those are probably some of the best pilots, and some of them were from Canada and Mexico and South Africa, and they came here to help us because we don't have too many of the planes. But the map I'm looking at, see, the planes are all grounded. They're not dropping any water. They let it burn through the night, I think, because the fire map that I look at, it actually shows you which plane is in charge of that drop. Yeah, they show it on the map, but there's no planes on the map tonight. No. So they're letting it burn because I don't think they fly at night. Too dangerous for them. Wow. Oh, there it is. No, there is a helicopter type 1 in the Palisades that's still flying right now. I watched it during the hurricane and the mountain fire here last year. Oh, the planes what were the planes in the hurricane just coming in to help people, right? They're dropping near the Getty. The Getty is, like, fireproof. They have, like, those you've been there. Those walls are so crazy thick, but no damage to the Getty, just the grounds, right? Oh, the people up at the top, right, when that was crazy. And that takes years to get everything kinda pushed. It's never gonna be the same, but it gets peop a few years to get things starting to get back into, um, in some kinda order. Not never gonna go back to what it was. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you the website. I'll put it right here, you can see, and then you can zoom in on this map. It's not clickable, so you have to type in fire.cal.gov, and then it'll take you and it'll show you, like, basically a map, and that you have to zoom in, and you'll see, like, a big fire flame on Los Angeles and a plus sign and minus sign, and then no problem, and then you can kinda see I'm by the Eaton fire, but I'm keeping my eye on and the Hollywood the Sunset Fire went out, they put that out, and same thing with I think the Kenneth fire might be contained. I don't know. But if you go below it, it shows the list of the fires and it shows the containment. So Kenneth fire is like 50%, Hearst fire is like 70, Lydia fire is like 98%, Eaton fire is 3%, and Palisades fire is 8%. Palisades fires were pretty much all the celebrities. And then Eaton fire is just like regular people, but like people that are just barely making it. Yeah, no, that's Beverly Hills. And the Archer fire, I think that is put out. I think that was it doesn't I think it's out. Yeah, I think it's contained. Let's see. Oh, zero containment it says, but I think they put it out. And it only burned 20 acres. The Fresh Prince. Yeah. LA is huge, and just what C-Swan said, our population is higher than most states. Okay, so the area that burned in Los Angeles in the Palisades is 54 square miles. This just gives you an idea for size. San Francisco is 49 square miles. So if you've been there, it's basically that's LA. It always takes a few months. Yeah, you're right, Hankat. I would say they would, even this fire that's at, it's probably going to take 3 weeks before they get to about 80%. And they've said it. And if we have bad wind coming Sunday, oh, it's, I don't know. But I was trying to remember where we had a fire there last. We did have a fire on my side. Thank you. No, we already have an escape route. We won't need to. The only way we need to is if some crazy people started doing some things in my area. But I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, but I hope that it's not. Yeah. No, I have two relatives. I know. I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. I feel like I have to do more though in my community though, but I can't really do too much right now. I did donate. I did donate to some local, but I was gonna tell you guys about this. Watch out. I wouldn't. I saw some streams today that were like trying to, you know, say they were in the area and they're nowhere near it. They're not in any danger, and they were trying to say, "Oh, SoCal Fire, I need support," and it was kind of like sad because they were literally further away from it than I am. Yeah. So be careful donating. If you want something to donate to, I'm happy to give you guys some resources that are legit, like in California. I need to take a screenshot. I know, I hate that. It's like, why? I have a screenshot of like 5 or 6. So I'm about where the Eaton fire is, Jim. Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? I didn't even look over there. Yes, if you look on the map, because I don't usually say what city I'm in because I stream to YouTube. Even though the internet doxed me. Let's see. I'm pretty much where, like Pasadena, where the Eaton fire, a little bit, east of that. Channel 4 caught Dennis Quaid trying to load his car with his daughter's clothes. Poor man, they wouldn't stop trying to. You know what? Okay, I forgot the guy's name. I loved him in This Is Us. Vito, whatever his last name is. Or no, let me rewind that. Milo, I love him. He's in my photographer. He's in the group that I'm in because he's like a photographer. He lost his house, I know, but okay, Young and Restless, Eric Braden, that's the guy's name. He went back to the spot to be interviewed, and I'm like, dude, let the guy have a fucking second. They zoom up in the camera on his face. Come on, what's up, Lisa? Yeah. I would only post legit. I would never, and it doesn't go to me. I'm just giving people resources. People feel the need to help, which is awesome. There's plenty of organizations that are like legit taking food. Like the amount of food that they've got helps for a few days, but as you know, if you've been through something like that, it just that's it, you know? And I'm talking like in the Altadena area, so some of those resources are for that area. I think in the Pacific Palisades, I think donating over there, I'm sure there's some people that need it. They have so much over there because some of the places have been turned down already because they have almost too much stuff. Um, but definitely I will post that. I will post that my next show. Not everyone here lives in oh, Mandeville Canyon. Now everybody yeah, that's the thing too. I was like, "Man, if these celebrities rebuild," because, I mean, I'm sure, like, I was thinking about that. I was like, "Man, what if these people have stalkers?" I mean, because they probably do. Now, like, the news is showing where their house is. How can they rebuild? A lot of them are probably just gonna sell off their land, if they what if they didn't have insurance? Yeah. That's what I feel is like but also some of the celebrities, like, went with the news crew. Maybe like Spencer Pratt and his wife, um, they were saying they didn't have insurance, and then his parent I don't know, it's his parents didn't have insurance, which was really sad, and they don't have a ton of money, but they blow money like crazy. Um, and they were on some show recently saying how they spent 3 to $5,000 a month on food. I was like, "Oh my gosh." But he, like, said he went to TikTok and people on TikTok are gonna help him build his house because he doesn't have the insurance, but he'll probably make some money to help him with it. And if that's what he's gotta do, but now everybody knows where he lives. That's what you were saying now is yeah, exactly. What's the actress? I mean, it was on PC it was on Sunset. No, it was on PCH. And, I know exactly where the spot is because there's, like, a store on Sunset and PCH right there on the corner. It's a surfer store, actually, and it's, like, two-story. I think it's pink right now, pink and blue, and it is, like, a couple doors down. It's like 1, 2, 3. I remember all those houses because they were just garages. All you saw was if you're driving down that way, it's just a bunch of garages, and it 2 houses are gone, and then 1 is 2, 3, 4 is still there, but then the rest at the end of that, gone. Good night. Carbon Beach, yeah. One day I had do you know who Rick Rubin is? The producer? That guy's, like, really great. I don't know exactly know if he yeah, okay. I love him. Okay, I had a whole thing with him. Like, I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I had, like not like a thing, but, like, we had, like, a meeting of the mind? I don't know what you call it. Yeah, I saw him at this place, and he was, like, watching me, and I don't know, like, we just, like, were talking to each other, but it was, like, really good, and then it was like, "See you later, old friend." It was a trip, and so I don't know, it was just so weird, and then I saw him a couple of times more, it was that same thing, but we never spoke. Yeah. I don't know, Suzanne. It was a trip. Like, I felt that because he has, like, such good but he lives in that area. I'm sure his house is gone. Yeah. I can't explain it. I just can't. Yeah, I don't know, I just stared. But it was, like, such like, a good energy. That's the best way to explain it, yeah. But it wasn't like a fling or nothing like that. Yeah. Is that a cat? You hear it? Oh, you guys probably can't hear that. There's, like, a cat. He wants me I told him I want a brother husband. I only have some V-Friends stickers in my bio now, poor man. I told him I want a brother we always joke about it. I'm like, because there's sister wives. Let's just get a brother husband. I can get 2 of them. They could go to work and you could stay home and we could have fun. But, it hasn't happened. I'm not interested in it now. That was so 2020 or 2017, I would say. Yeah. I wonder what those cats are up to. I know he lost his chance. Well, I my husband was there when it he was there. You know who I met? And it was at the same place, but it wasn't, like, bad or nothing. It was just I can't explain, it's like someone like an energy transfer, like a really good one. Yeah, that even sounded worse. You know who I met too that was crazy as fuck? Okay, Gary Busey. Dude is oh, man, yeah, 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 I can't that guy was like a trip. There's sweet spot. Yeah, literally, and this was probably 12 years ago. Yeah. Unique? Yeah, you could say that. He's exactly like I mean, he looked a lot different, but, like, people were, like, flocking to him. Yeah, and, I just met him for, like, 2 seconds. He was nice. His wife was real nice. I don't know if she's his wife anymore, but he had a lot going on around him. Yeah, he had a lot going on around him, like, I don't know, he'd be like an ADHD tornado. That's how I would describe him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Unique is good. Mhm. Yeah, he's 80, huh? That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I met Rick in the same place, C-Swan. But I know that I'm gonna see Rick again and talk to him one day. I know this because of the energy exchange. Whatever it was just, like, very zen it was a trip. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Is it? Yeah, he seems cool. I know. I wanna meet him. I think he's a very interesting person. Rick Rubin, look him up. He's like the guru of, I don't know, he's like a producer. I don't even know what he calls himself. Yeah, Run DMC. It was an experience, 80s, dude. Why does it seem like she's wait, I don't know what you're talking about, Denise. Oh, did he work with Kanye? Okay, why does it seem like their ages should be flipped? Oh, yeah, maybe. It's a ton of albums that Rick Rubin has come out. He looks like a crazy Santa. He's like a I don't know how to describe him, but I didn't you know what, here's what's crazy. I didn't know who the guy was when I saw him, but, like, something told me, "This guy looks like" so, I don't know how it came about. You think of Johnny Cash too? Anyway, after I met him, then I was like, I don't know, I this some energy that was like, "This guy's larger than life, but like a calm person." And then I saw a documentary and he was in it, and I was like, "That's the guy. That's the guy." Mhm. I met Kenny Chesney outside the grocery store at did you really? You didn't realize it till yeah, because a lot of people just look the same. I've seen tons of people and then I'm like, "Oh shit, that was so and so." Well, damn. Because like, I don't know, just in California, especially like Malibu, LA, those places, you see a lot of the people live there, so they're just doing their thing, and they look like everybody else because there's no makeup on them or any of that. You still want this Reuben sandwich now? You're funny. Yeah, but he's very interesting and, he's, I guess, pretty much like I don't know. I was trying to think who else. I think even Taylor Swift he worked with. Lots of famous people, musicians. Um, I thought he was you thought he was one of your tenants? Oh my gosh, how funny. Tells more celeb stories? Oh my gosh, there's a few. Yeah, there's always, like, someone that's not great, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know why I thought about the Gary Busey thing and the Rick Rubin thing. Sometimes, like, because I've had a lot of experiences with people that are famous, but I treat them like they're the same as me. I mean, yeah, they're but, like, I think most people like that. I wish I could get my father-in-law in here. He won't talk about it, but he knows tons of celebrities. You wanna meet Vin Diesel? Yeah, my father-in-law works for, like, a ton of people. Now you'll keep getting info, yeah, it'll be on your FYP for sure. What's up, Artsy? How you doing? I don't know, oh, he said, "Have we met before?" I said, "I'm sorry, I thought you were my tenant, and I was thinking, 'What are you doing up here?'" That's what you told him? That's funny. Mm. Oh, yeah, I told you guys about meeting, uh, Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, they wanted a partay. That was crazy. I'm so sad I didn't have a camera for that. What's up, Unique Goods? How are you doing? Yeah, they wanna give you 5K, huh? Are you regretting that? Yeah, of course you're not. I'm being sarcastic, but yeah, some people think they can put a price on anything. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? You're good? Awesome. Yeah, I don't know, sometimes the experience having yeah, I don't know who that is. He then said, "You sure we don't know each other?" I said, "No." And I told him, "Have a good day." Then I got in my car and I thought, "That guy looks like familiar." Oh my gosh. And you're like, "Oh, that's funny." And but a bummer, but, like, you had an interaction with him, but then you realize, like, oh, it was snowing yesterday? Cold, huh? Not fun. I'll take some snow. We need a bunch of snow dropped over here in California on the fires. Oh, okay. Yeah, Steve Kerr used to be a basketball player, right? I met several celeb when I worked in radio. I love meeting Selma Hayek. She seems really nice, sweet. He even shook his head at me in disbelief. Oh, man. The kids always love the snow. I mean, I know my kids do. I hate the snow because 'cause I'm like, "We don't have any snow boots. Get some snow stuff on, because then everything's wet and they're cold and complaining." Yeah, right? I mean, we have all snow boots and stuff now, but I'm like, I don't we don't get it. We have to drive like an hour to get it. You aren't prepared. But we'll still go, but I always have my boots because I don't wanna have wet feet. That's the worst for me, so I have to have the snow boots. Well, waterproof boots, really. It is a big cup. It's my Keep Calm book cup. My Keep Calm. Yeah, this is a special cup to me. You're horrible about recognizing my sat 2 chairs away from Goldie Hawn in the salon and didn't realize it. You didn't hear her, or was she quiet? She seems like she would be a talker, 'cause she seems cool. I don't fuck with you. What's up? You're suddenly reminded of an old when he had a cup? I have not gone thrifting recent well, technically I did for a few minutes, like 2 nights ago. "What's up, JJ? How you doing?" I need to though. I kinda wanna go tomorrow, but I don't know. I flew my drone the other day, and then I was like, I even though I'm not in a technical fire area, but I am still in the red flag, um, I was like, because they just made that new thing, if you fly a drone in any kinda, fire area, you're gonna go to jail. But I put in a request through my drone, and they gave me permission to fly. Yeah. Well, just for the fires. You can't It's because some idiot amateur flew the drone, "Oh, I'm gonna get footage that I can put on TikTok or stick up my ass or maybe look at my house that's burned down." I don't know. And then they got too close and they put a hole in the plane. But people that actually fly drones, that even if they're hobbyists, they don't do that. That was just an idiot amateur. Yeah, she was quiet. My cousin kept trying to tell me that she was in the slums. I still didn't get it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everything's still okay. I mean, at least where I am at. But the fires are still going crazy and they're not very contained, which will be probably a couple of weeks. But some fires have moved up the hill, so they're away from homes. Some are going right into them. So it's just a matter of like hoping the weather stays and they can drop more water on this one particular fire. You love thrifting? I know it's so hard. It's so hard for me because I'm working in the weekdays. Um, but we should try to do that this year. Can someone please put my groceries away? I put the freezer and fridge stuff away, but I hate doing the rest. Let me send the kids over. Oh, well, might be a little bit late. The melt point of the security cameras, a lot of them are. Well, they all survived up until the melting point, and then the ring cameras, they still have up until the melting. Isn't it crazy? I've seen so many. There's so many conspiracies around it already, though. It's a bit much. Yeah. What's up, funeral parlor bazaar? How the heck are you? Yeah. That's why you have a storage. So you like to thrift and you pay for storage? I almost got a storage facility and then I was like doing the math and I'm like, that's gonna be like because it's about 350 a month here. And what's that, 35, 4,200 a year? I could buy a shed. And so my husband, he actually surprised me and bought me like a pretty nice shed. So I have to not pack it. Right now it's kind of full of stuff because I took it out. The most embarrassing was meeting David Crosby. I said, "Well, hello, David Crosby," but I sound like Mrs. Doubtfire. "Hello," like that. Oh gosh, a raid. Wait, I raided someone yesterday and they ignored me like crazy. I even tipped them. So sad. People don't even say thank you. I even tipped them. Sometimes people are new or they're busy. I don't know, like in that situation. But sometimes, like, you just have to raid people to raid them and not expect it. I don't anymore because I've raided a ton of people and they've, like, literally ignored the raid. And it kinda sucks, but yeah, it happens. Like the flying fruit scene. Oh, but they ignored yours? You sure they didn't just not see it? Well, it's frustrating, but you know what, too? You I know I'm this is how I am now. I'm just like, I never expect it. Never expect them to be grateful for it. Just know that, you don't raid them maybe next time. I was really nice to you, do that and tip them. But I've had that, I've done that. I've raided people and done that. I just never expect a thank you ever. You just kind of can't. Yeah, I don't know. I know it sucks. You want them to acknowledge it at least, but I bet I've had 50 that never acknowledged it, but I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." And then I just leave the stream. I rated, and then I hope they have a good show, and that's it. I've even said comments like, "Have a good show." No, it is nice, but we're not entitled to it. Unfortunately, we're just not. It's just common courtesy to say thank you. I agree. But, I don't know. I stopped feeling that way about it because 'cause I've done so many raids that I just stopped. Yeah. Well, I don't think that yeah, I just have stopped, um, like, expecting them to. It is so nice when people do, though. It is really nice, and some people are so the other thing I noticed too, sometimes people, they're just so shocked and their brain, like, can't even wrap their head around the idea that they got a raid because some people don't even know. But I had a lady I rated just recently, and she never said it or anything like that, and sometimes yeah, and she was reading some of the chat and didn't see that how it's that purple thing? She didn't see that. This new place called Half Seas, that's like 3 minutes from my house, they sell empanadas. Anywho, the owner's kid's school burned down, so they got oh, their school, so much support from the community. Oh, that's good. Where was their place at? Was it in Altadena? How's the smoke at your place? I mean, you're a little bit closer than me, but we're still far away. I know. Yeah, that yeah. I mean, you're always gonna get one that's not, you know, gonna do that. But we have to like kind of remember sometimes, there's just people that, you know, I don't know. Yeah, do nice things, do nice and good things for others without expecting anything in return. Yeah, exactly. That's probably a glitch, Denise. Yeah, I mean, you want it, but just wait. It'll come back to you in a different way, even better than you expected it. Yeah. Ashes all over the car. Yeah, you're a lot closer than me. I have no idea. So what are you talking about? So if I click on, hold on, let me see. Well, you want, so when you click on what, yours, view profile, I see all the followers. So maybe, are you on Android? Yeah. Hey, more Linda. The number is still there, but says no followers when clicking. Denise, it's probably a glitch on yours. Go out and come back in. Yeah, it's fine. You vented. All good. Frustrating. Right. I wish Whatnot would tell you at the end of the show how many raids you got in that email that you received. That's actually a really good idea, Jim. I don't know. I don't know if like I don't know if they can keep track of that. Oh, would you say sometimes I'm worked up and forget? I can. Never always never a spaz. It's a glitch. Oh, it's free to be kind, right? Hmm. Did you update the app? I know sometimes when they're updating the app, it does that. Oh yeah, like you could send a thank you, huh? Yeah, but not everybody knows how to be kind. Not everybody knows how to be kind. I've already told you guys that. And not everybody has been taught. I mean, it's just a fact. Yes, they grow up, but they probably didn't learn how to be kind to other people because they didn't have someone be kind to them. Yeah. But it's not easy. I disagree. I'm gonna disagree with everybody on that one. They honestly, it's like I wish. Thank you for that. I wish that people realize that, like, people have had, and it's not an excuse. It's just a fact. It's like it cannot be taught. Nope. I'm teaching my boyfriend to say please and thank you. Good. Yes, ma'am. Sometimes it's not a choice, Denise. Sometimes they just don't know. When you're led by example and you are taught growing up, you're like and we don't see that. Um, I think a lot of times we don't. I used to never see that, and then one day, like, I got healed. He's 13 years older soon. Yeah, learned behavior. So if you see, like a parent treating their spouse, the kid sees the parent each other treating each other like shit, years and years and years of that, they're gonna grow up and think it's okay to treat their partner like shit until they realize, well, you can't treat people like that. You have to treat people better. Same thing, someone being negative all the time. If someone's super negative and then they start hanging around people that are like that, they really don't want to be around those kind of people because they start seeing the patterns in other people and it's very I don't know, it's really like it's just negative. I don't know. And you don't want to be around those kind of folks. Absolutely. But going back to saying like kindness is kindness like is it doesn't take much for some people to be kind, but when people haven't been taught kindness and they grew up in that kind of thing, that's not an excuse, it's just a fact. Yeah. And a lot of people do. Yeah. And manipulation. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, so that's why I've always kept my streams like that. I wanna have trauma free, no drama at all. I've had some people come in there and start telling me what someone's doing in their stream, and I'm just like, "I don't care. Please don't do that in my chat." And drop in show name. Don't they don't come in my show now because I called them out on it. Yeah, so don't come in here and do that. It's not okay. Try your best to be kind. If you don't know how, then try to learn, you know? And we're human. We have good days and bad days. I mean, come on. Did you hear the rumor about butter? I don't care. It melted away. What exactly is gaslighting? I'm not gonna spread it. Oh my gosh, I love that, Brie. That's a good one. So she's like, it's a good one. Okay, so gaslighting is when someone okay, so say you and I are having a thing, not a thing, but we're talking and I tell you, hey, I'll give you an example. This happened to me. Um, I'm getting divorced. This is my friend. I'm getting divorced, and you've helped me so much that when the divorce is over, I'm gonna take you to this best steakhouse ever, and I'm gonna treat you. Okay. And I'm like, okay. But I'm not whatever, I'm in my head. And then when they got divorced, then I miss what Andy said. Then then they're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm divorced." And they said, "Oh, we should go out for dinner." And I said, "Oh yeah, let's go to the steakhouse or whatever." And then anyway, I don't know how it came up. And so she's like, "Oh, I didn't say I would go there." Like cuz I said something about going there. So it was like gaslit me that it never happened. That's pretty much it. Dee's light is red. No, it's blue. No, you're wrong. It's red. There you go. See Swan. Run. Run. Red flag. Yeah. Or like if you're with somebody and yeah, that's what gaslighting is. Like kind of like you could have this whole conversation with somebody, like, and then maybe someone said, "Oh, you know what we should do? I want to take you to Italy. We're gonna go like next year." So next year comes and they're talking you up the whole time. And then next year comes and you're like, "Hey, when are we gonna go to Italy?" And then they turn around and go, "What are you talking about? I never said I was gonna take you there." Yeah, that's gaslighting. Oh, that's really, Andy. Yeah, but there are people that do that. Like typically narcissists do that, and people that are yeah, gaslighting is like, oh my gosh. Some people do it and they don't realize it. Yeah, why would people do that? I do not trust it. No, exactly. And that's just like an example. That's just an example. I mean, well, that's gaslighting. Yeah, it's bullshitting too. But it definitely is gaslighting. Yeah. Look it up. And then what you do with people like that is you gray rock them. Gray rock. Learn what it is. It's kind of like insane. I used to, it's so common because people just they know what they're doing by gaslighting you, but they play that they don't. Yeah. I had a teacher that used to gaslight me all the time with my kid. Yeah, I had a teacher and a principal that used to gaslight me all the time. So I just recorded them. Well, it was like in a meeting. I had a recording. I'm like, "You're gaslighting me right now. Hold on." And I pull the meeting up and play it back because I could save clips of the meeting. I'm sure we all know someone like that. It's super that's a red flag. Oh, yeah. And their faces were like, yeah. You had a doctor do it? When you learn what it is now, you're gonna see everybody do it. Mhm. I don't like that either. If you're gonna yeah, I'm more of that type. Like, if you say you're gonna do something, like my friend with her divorce, she's like, "I'm gonna take you to that steakhouse." After she got divorced, I said, "Hey, are we going to the steakhouse?" I never said I would do that. I said, "If I got money" that's what the story was, I forgot. "If I got money from it, then I would take you." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I was not mad about it, but I was like, "Why would you do that?" And then I did so much for the person. It was almost like they used that to get me to do things to help them, and then said, "I'm not gonna" until I and got my so I think that's kind of wrong. What's up, Gen X? Keep your word. Exactly. Oh, common in the medical field. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go back. It was shitty. That's why people hated me in high school. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of crappy. I was like, well, you kind of don't do that, but okay. Oh, yeah, the exact opposite. I'm telling you, now that you know what it I mean, you knew what it was before, you just probably not used to the word. Yeah. "What's up, Mike? How you doing?" But once you learn it and you, like, see what gaslighting is, you're gonna see all the people do it to you now, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck that." One of my pet peeves is when someone says they are down to do something. Yeah, but too, 80s dude, that drives me crazy. But also, like, a lot of people now are like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And then when it comes time, like the day of, they wanna cancel because they wanna hibernate at home. People don't wanna go anywhere anymore. But I hear you. I mean, I'm, like, always down to do stuff with my friends, but then my family, that comes first with the kids and things. But, I think it depends, right? What's going on, Mike? You guys off? Yeah, you guys are off tonight. I never knew what that wait, that was the thing. Learned about gaslighting? Yeah. And I'm like, "Don't be a two-faced shit talker, be honest." I can hear you, like, saying that. Did you get my message, Marianne? Did you read my message that I sent you, like, a week and a half ago? Oh, you did? No. Oh god, go read it. You want me I'll just tell you right now, everybody can hear it. When we were talking last time about the drone, and I said, "Hey, it's me. I'm outside your window in my drone. I can see you." I think I wrote you're naked. Recently, you learned that, Mike. Oh, man. Yeah, communicate, don't lie about it. But a lot of people do lie about it. I mean, I wasn't outside your place. I would never do that. That's just not me, but it was funny because we had been talking about the drones, the mysterious drones. Yeah, yeah, be truthful. It's hard, like, people are not yeah, when people aren't okay, now when people aren't truthful, like, I feel like I don't know, if you're not honest in yourself like, all my stories I've told, they're the truth. It's easy to, "Hey, Rita, how you doing?" It's easy to remember those when people start, like, having shows or just streaming, vlogging, whatever, and they're lying, they're gonna have a hard time remembering the lies. They just are. Yeah, gaslighters also. I'm cuckoo, but not that much. Yeah, true to yourself first, exactly. You do an inventory and back end stuff? Nice. The lies catch up, yeah. I've seen that already on here. I was like, "Okay, yeah, whatever. You do you, boo," but, I don't know. You don't have to have a good memory if you're truthful, right? It's a fact. So you'll know that I'll probably forget about the drone incident. I don't know, maybe I will. I know where you live. I'm gonna fly my drone, right? Because I think you live I looked at my map. I think you live in a okay drone area. Because we said we were gonna meet up. Judge Judy taught me that. Oh, look at you, Judge Judy. She don't mess around. She named your whatnot name too, I bet. I don't fuck with you. I bet you Judge Judy gave you that name. Why is my badge showing? Let me turn that off. I know a lot of people turn their badge off. Ew. I love it. Yes, off of Cerritos and Gladstone. Yeah, now you just told everybody. And I just told everybody. Uh, Not the right street, I know. Like if you say I'm down for New York in the fall and I also agree to go, I will oh, okay, that's different. Let's go. Yeah, no, I'm same. Hit the dump button. Facts. Yep. And run, 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 run. Yeah. No, if I plan a trip, I'm going. There's no cancellations. I mean, obviously there's some emergencies, but Cerritos Auto Square. Yes, I got it. No one knows. But I noticed some just say I am down, but it's just, yeah, flying monkeys. Mm. Oh, the flying monkey gang. Yeah, they often run with the narcissists, actually. Did you have one of your friends tell you, let's go, and then not want to go? That's been mine too before. Like we plan it, and then one person gonna cancel like the day of. Yeah, when I do my my girlfriends get together that we do every year, we go out for like literally the whole day of drinking, eating, having fun. I'm totally in a safe drone area. I know you are. Or just never message you back. Yeah. Or you text them and mhm. I'm that friend. I'm the friend that keeps in touch. But you know what? This last year I said, fuck them all. I love my friends, but I got tired of being the one to keep everybody connected. Even though like we picked the phone up and it's like we just saw each other. But like my best friend, like I hadn't heard from her in a while, so I just stopped texting. And then when she would text me, I just didn't text back. Yeah, totally. Actually, yes. I basically had the hotel paid last minute, but she said she would let me know, but I never heard back. That sucks. Your closest friend is a flake. Yeah. I don't know. My best friend, I mean, she was going through a lot of stuff, so I understood that. But I have like two really good best friends. We talk like every day. Usually like we text each other like, "What's up, bitch? How much you weighing today?" Cuz we're pretty tight. We know each other since high school. Or like, "Hey, how are you doing today? Let's do a mental health checkup." Yeah, we're real with each other. And then we'll sometimes FaceTime and, catch up. Okay, I'm going to put a timer on. Otherwise, it could be a couple hours. Yeah. How do you stay up so late? Do you take naps? Or do you take naps at all? No, no, this kid's got me going. It depends. I don't sleep but 2 to 4 hours a day, but some nights I'm tired. Today I was tired. I didn't take a nap. I just had so much to do. I was trying to do all my damn laundry today, and then I had to go run out some errands. Okay, wait. She never goes through what she says. Like half the time she plans it and then totally flakes. It pisses you off. Yeah. I'll answer about the naps. Your phone died when you were typing? Oh, I was wondering if you were asleep. What do you drink? Oh, this is just some like vanilla chai. And there's like no sugar or anything, no caffeine. I didn't end up going to help her cat. The National Guard has blocked off the whole area, so you can't get in anymore. Yeah, so we're gonna wait about a week and a half. Yeah. Her insurance company is supposed to come out there, like, take pictures tomorrow, but she wanted me to come before the construction because 'cause they're gonna come and they, like, take everything out of there, but it's still hot, they can't touch it for a few days. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how I stay up late. I'm, like, literally diagnosed insomnia. Um, sometimes I take naps. I would say I don't know. I keep going until, like, I can't anymore. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, her house is totally gone. It's so sad. Oh, right. You want a friend that says, "Let's go here on this month," and when we start planning and booking stuff, the money is right on it. Yeah. Say Baloo, hello, my friend. Um, I think, like, when I plan stuff with my friends, a lot of them, they don't make a lot of money. So a lot of times that's why where they kind of they and we're real open with each other. I'm like, "Okay, here, let's plan." Like, we had a all girls trip for Vegas. We were renting a house. It was so expensive, but we were all splitting it. Then we were splitting the grocery because we were gonna cook and everything. And then one of our friends, like, didn't have money to go, but she felt really bad because she was like, "We made these plans, but, something else came." She, like, broke a tooth, literally broke a tooth, so she had to come up with 5 grand for the tooth. And what was more important, the trip or the tooth? The tooth. So her share was like 700, so we just all split it. It was literally 100 bucks each of us, and we're like, "Let's just cover her." But if 2 or 3 people were to have that, we wouldn't be able to we probably could cover everybody, but it was still just, one of those things. It happens sometimes where, and people are afraid to say to their friends like, "Hey, I'm having some money issues," because some people don't wanna be open about that. Oh, I definitely do take care of myself, Denise. Tomorrow's Saturday. Oh, I'm getting up for Brooke's thing early, and then I'll go back to bed. Yeah. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate you, Sabaloo. Think everything's good here. I'm far enough away. I don't see that fire coming down this way, but I mean it's inching. But I'm still a good 20 minutes away. And then one of the other fires is kind of coming through an area where I know people, and some of my friends have lost their homes, but we're just gonna wait and see what happens because not too much you can do with the fire. I love her to death, but it does discourage you, yeah. Well, and you know what? I'm sorry that happened, and you know what you should do is go take a solo trip by yourself. It's fun to go with a friend. Take one by yourself. I love doing that. Mad Thrifter, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Hey friends, welcome in. We're just kind of chatting, hanging out. What's up, Nat? Are you awake? What? Shelly TCB, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you so much, the Mad Thrift. Everybody give Mad Thrifter a follow. Hope you had a good show. All the friends in here. Look at it. Taking my cat. The bargain effect. What's up? Hey friends, how's everybody doing? I'm trying to see the chat. I can't look at my phone because the chat is it's too small to read it. We're just talking about, I don't know. We got lost in the mountains and she planned our last fun experience. You couldn't stop laughing. That's the best though. I love traveling solo too. Nat, I think Nat's sleeping. I went to New York City on my own. It was the best ever. I did a 48-hour turnaround trip. Yeah. Hey, it's okay. I appreciate you. Of all the people you can raid, this is perfect because everybody's probably half asleep and we're just chilling here, drinking a little tea. Hey, thank you, Neat Goods. Thank you for coming in. And I bet you the next few people you raid will be very grateful for it. Raid me anytime. I'll tell you how grateful I am for your raid, which usually on and I'm sleeping, right? You've done that solo thing, and I ended up getting sad. Oh, you've done solo day trips to LA. Nice. It's always fun when you could go with a friend or multiple friends, but sometimes it's just hard. Yeah, when I'm sleeping. You went to Vegas? I miss Vegas. I haven't been there in so long. I wanted to do that. I want to do guys, I want to do a whatnot meetup. But I think now with the fire thing, I'm gonna wait and see what happens and put it off because there's some people that work for whatnot that I don't know for sure. I'm just going off what someone told me they lost their houses. I don't know who, but I think one of them is the person that helps put together the get-togethers. I know it would be cool to have a meetup, huh? You jumped on the bed, I gambled, and then I felt sad. I've been gone for almost 2 weeks. All 4 of us were so sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you get sick. But I know, yeah. Well, I hope you're feeling better. I wanna do bowling. I think a bowling meetup would be fun. Just something different. Yeah, my son was sick, but we're good. I didn't get it. I locked that kid up in his room. Yeah, he got quarantined. It wasn't COVID or anything. Bowling is your thing? I'd be sleeping that day. You'd fly out? Yeah. What did you have, like, the stomach one or just, like, that head one? I know a few people it's lasted a couple of weeks. One night, I dropped a oh my gosh. I do random because like, you never I figure plus 3 hours basically because I don't know who I'm reading sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing better, that you're able to have a show. Yeah, and I don't know how Whatnot does the meetups, but, I inquired about it in November, and then I said, "Well, I wanted to see how the other ones went," and I think there was maybe one LA one, which was, Moms and Crumbs, she did it, and I couldn't go to it, my son was so sick. Oh gosh. Hit one kid, then me, then yeah, that happened to us before. It's horrible. It's that norovirus, whatever, it's all stomach. Yeah. I know my friend had it, and it lasted 6 weeks. Oh, karaoke would be actually, private karaoke would be the best. But people I don't know. It depends. You have a cough from Thanksgiving still? Damn. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Exorcist style, yep. I've heard a few people with that too, but my friend, 6 weeks. It's the turkey's fault? Maybe. Did you get a butterball? No, it's not the bird flu, come on. You'll be lending your voice to the sea witch that day. I love Sea Swan. Sea Swan and I Don't Fuck With You in the chat are the best. Tweet, tweet, barf. Okay, Ariel. Oh my goodness. Karaoke and bowling would be really good. Do you like to sing 80s, dude? I know. Yeah, so I thought about, the bowling, but it was, like, kinda Brooke's fault because she talked about bowling. I was like, "I'll have a bowling meetup because it's, like, kinda neutral. Piano bar. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know what, like I would go bowling. I want baby balls and bumpers, though. Easy. You want that slider thing, huh? That sounded bad. That's okay. You can say balls. You didn't even get muted for baby balls. The dueling piano. Have you been to the one in Claremont? I went to I forgot about that. Check it out. I went one night. This is the craziest thing. I went with my friend one night. This was from like 20 right before the pandemic, actually. So we went like for my birthday in February of 2020. Yeah, in 2020. And her husband dropped us off. So we went there and we got like appetizer, I think. And then we got the big drink and we like shared it. So I was like, the piano guys were awesome. And then they had this crazy thing going on. So I took some pictures. Anyway, so I happened to see my friend like a couple weeks later, and I took pictures and like we just hung out. No, it's funny. This is tells you like how small of a world it is. So then all of a sudden I'm with my friend Shelly and I'm telling her like, yeah, it's tea. It's crazy. So I'm telling her, "Oh my gosh, we went to this place, Piano Cat." She goes, "Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to go there." And I'm like, "It was so much fun. Check it out." And I had a video. So I show the video to her and she looks at me, I'll never forget it. She goes, "You know her?" And she was starting to get mad and I'm like, "No, this is just some random people." She goes, "She's my like friend who's married and she was there with another guy." It was on video, and she was sandwiched. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna delete it right now because hey, what happens there stays there." But I was just showing her the piano thing, and the lady I didn't even pay attention at first. Then I was like, "Oh my gosh." Mhm. She didn't she goes, "I don't care." But she's like, "That's not her husband." Oops. Mhm. That's what I told her. I'm like, "Your friend gets around then," because she was with the guy and the girl. Yeah, she was, like, picking up on a hot chick and a guy, so maybe they're swingers. I don't know, but it was kinda funny. It was pretty funny. I deleted it because I only wanted to show her the place. She was like, "Oh, you wanna send me that?" That's what I told her. I think they probably have open, marriage. I'm pretty sure. Um, but I deleted it. Yeah. Yeah, she's like, "Oh, would you send that to me?" I'm like, "Nope, not getting involved in that one. None of my business. Good for her, let her have fun, but none of my business." You're funny, Marianne. I'd be, "Well, your friend's a hoochie." That's the craziest thing I think I ever like, I because I always take videos and stuff like that. You think it'd be funny to see Brooke there at Piano Piano? Is that what you said? Imagine me and Brooke there? She said she would actually, Brooke said she would fly out if I did the meetup. Mhm. 'Cause, Sumo lives actually probably 10 minutes from me. C Swan said she would come because she would be down for karaoke. What about, pool? Huh? When? Well, with the fires, I don't know now. I wanna do it in February. When you were sleeping in the chat the other night, my friend paid them to sing happy birthday and embarrassed me. She told them I collect teapots, hence this is gaslighting. I'm being gaslit. I just wanna give you an example. Thank you for teaching the chat. The Insomniacs over here, what it was. I'm watching you, C Swan. I'm watching you. I got my little camera up. They're all accomplices, always. Maybe if Danny Debit comes. I'm like, who's Danny Debit? DeVito, right. We have to get him. You know what I was thinking of would be really cool? You know what I told Brooke to do? I told her to drive. This is how she'll get more people in her stream. Yeah, no, it's cool. Welcome in, friends. Okay, I told her to don't tell nobody. I told her to take a sign and write on it Post Malone or bust or Post Malone. She should could put who's better, Post Malone or Taylor Swift, and then go find out where Post Malone lives. And every day take a video and post it to Instagram. I'm in front of Post Malone's house until he comes out. I want to get him on Whatnot and see if she can get him on there. Something like that. Get somebody. She won't do it. She's too shy, I think. But I don't know. She might be down for something like that. I told her I would give her his address. Hello, Lydia. Welcome in. That would be funny. Just do it every day. Day 2. Hey, it's me, Brooke. He does have a burner account here. I've heard that too. I think I could kind of, she would not do it. No. But if she wanted to prove her point to try her algorithm with doing a teaser or having some kind of thing to get more people in without giveaways, because she said she wanted to get a ton of people in, I think she could. That's where I'm saying it would work because you have to like do something because she's so good with the marketing and everything. The guy made me do it all hoochie fled and kept talking about my rack. Wait, oh, when embarrassed you? Ugh. I'll drink your tea. I was gross. Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, I would die. I was trying to think. Somebody asked me one day on here, "What's your most embarrassing moment or whatever?" And I was like, "I'm not like. It takes a lot to embarrass me. I mean, really. I've never heard that drinking the tea. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm just. I don't know. You're still awake. What are you doing right now? Did you organize? Did you organize all your jewelry? Oh, my hands are so dry. C-Swan keeps reminding me to wear gloves when I wash the dishes. But I did. I'm just dry right now because it's all that wind. Like usually after the wind, I get like really dry the next day. Oh, you're sorting many brands in ephemera. You have when's your show? When's your next show? Yeah, I have like well, I actually cut my hand the other day on a saw, a little saw, a little hand. It's healing better. Like a I don't know 4 days ago. I can't with you. You want to see it? It's right here on the side. It was like you know those they cut like styrofoam. Yeah. Yo, bro, what's up? Thriftworks, how you doing? We're just chilling. We're just bullshitting. Johnny Appleseed right here at your service. Yeah, we're just chatting, hanging out. Where's Squishworks? Are we how many followers does Squishworks have now? He's in bed. He's whooped. He was hanging out with Squish it. Oh wait. Are they brother and sister or he's in bed? Are they're supposed to be siblings, right? Keeping it PG. How are you doing? Nah. So that's why he's tired. Okay, he was with Squish it. He's back there with her. They've got the Waddy guy in the middle. They can do it. Okay. That's fine too. Keeping the fam. uh, what time is it over there? Like 10? No. Yeah, it is 10. Almost 11, huh? You know how many oh gosh, jewelry assortment, right? That's a squishy situation, Dream Capture said. I'm trying to put together a mini bookcase. I think I'm too tired for this. Those bookcases are so cool. Okay, so I made them too. And I made like a double and then two singles and I think I had 2 doubles in the middle and 2 singles. The books are so satisfying to put in there. I just shoved them in there, though. They're somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, how many times you tried to sort your jewelry? Um, I always mess it up even more than before I started. I had mine so organized, and then one day I was cleaning my shed because I had like 40 pounds at least of it, and I just put it back in the bin. And I had detangled all the necklaces. I'm sure they're all messed up again. What did I do in radio? I never said I was in radio. I need multi-account switching on Android. They don't have that? It's not on like your profile page? I know a lot of people tell me to get in radio, Denise. Should I get a radio show and talk in the late night? Oh, on the profile where your name is, if you click, no, it's okay. I worked in television. I know. I was thinking about doing a podcast actually. I have a podcast already on my YouTube. I converted my Whatnot to a podcast. I think it does. It's like a video vlog kind of thing. You look at it the next day and you're like, "What the fuck's wrong with me?" All the time, right? Yeah. I know. I kind of want to do one. What's up, bargain slabbers? Ah, that sucks. They don't have that. I have another Android device, and I was messing with the Whatnot app, and I was like, I mean, it was a little bit older, so I couldn't update it, but it still worked. Um, I like being on the iPhone for Android instead of Android. But it's I don't know. Some of the like on the I don't know what that phone is. It's like a Ultra something. Okay, common exchangeable, but I love it. Tina, it's like very relaxing for some people, but you're weird. Come over and you can untangle all mine. Oh yeah, forget I won't test it. I don't want to bother. I kind of love untangling it too, so it's really not weird. It just takes a lot of time sometimes. Don't do an untangling to sell. Already, try not to have a show where you're selling and trying to untangle. It takes too long. You like untangling wires? What kind of wires? I do like doing that with tech, and then I like to roll it, like all my cables and stuff, and then I like to roll it up. I do resemble that. I use 2 pins to untangle. So soothing. Oh, audio. Yes. Just don't tell. People will hand you a pile. I know. You know what I did is you finished your mushroom sun catchers? Awesome. I tell myself I'm gonna win $1,000,000 if I succeed. Write yourself a check. Didn't like Jim Carrey write himself a $20,000,000 check, and then the end of the year he was able to actually cash it? That's like a cool manifestation story. I didn't write myself a check. Maybe I should. Not this year. I did write one a few years ago and it worked out. It wasn't no $20,000,000 though. It might have been my lottery winnings, C-SWAN. Mm, I know. I do. I still write checks, but only for like big bills. You know, a whole $2. That's right. My whole $2. Yes, Jim Carrey is a Canadian too, huh? Look at that. Because we were talking about Canadians last night, huh? So it appears there. Yes, weirdos unite. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think the night crew is all a little weird, which is a good thing because I think being weird is good. Because why be like everybody else, right? That's right. That's right. You tell yourself you get to make what kind of brownies? And drink a 2 liter of Coca-Cola after. When I went thrifting, they had a pile of detangled jewelry I didn't wanna deal with. I went and got it, got several stores of oh, that's great. Dreamcatcher, do you sell jewelry on here? That is a super deal, yeah, stellar. You know, my so I had this thrift shop I loved, it's Echo Thrift. It's one of my favorites. Oh, okay, yeah, get more money there. Um, so they got new owner, which it kinda sucks because I think all their stores changed, but the one here really changed, and, they s I went there, like, maybe a month ago. I don't go there anymore like I used to because it used to be a really great spot, but they had this back shelving, and they had all cool stuff, and some was, like, expensive, but they had a jar of jewelry. I think I showed you guys it, and it was probably, like, 4 pounds, and when you looked at it, because you could see everything, they are the best, but guess how much this one was? It was a lot. Any guesses? 100 bucks. There was one for 80 and it was, like, tiny, and then there was one for 110, I think it was. Yeah, because they're getting too greedy. Someone will buy it. My old thrift shop, they used to have one, like, this big, it was, like, 20 bucks. Yeah, I don't know, but they just they look at the eBay and they match it with the prices there. Actually, what they do is they look it up on Google Lens, and then about 80% of the time what are you saying sorry for? Don't say sorry. I'm gonna read them. Yeah, don't say sorry. A lot of the times, they look up on Google Lens, and then when they see the price, they see, like, a super high price, and they label it that, and it's not even selling for that. You did, so it was worth it. You saw a jar for 280 once? Damn, that's high. Excuse me. That is a lot. I think the most I saw was 125. But then another time I went, and this was a different thrift shop, maybe about 6 months ago, give or take, and, it was watches, and they wanted 350. And so I went and I was looking at it, and the lady was kinda she was, like, pissy, I don't know, and I was like, "Oh, how much is this?" And then she's like, "Not a sticker on it?" I was like, "No." She goes, "Well, you must have peeled it off." What? I literally didn't even touch it. And then anyway, yeah, she was pissy. She turned it up, there's the sticker. I couldn't see, it was tiny. And so I was like, "Can I see it?" And so she brought it over, and I'm looking at it, and, like, every piece is busted in it, and I'm like, "Can I ask why it's so much?" She's like, "That's a Gucci watch right there." And there was a Gucci watch in it. It was fake. And I just looked again. She was new there, so I was just like, "Whatever." And so I looked at it, and I was just like, "This is a fake watch." Because when I looked at the watch, it looked like it, but like, the trim on it was yeah, it was changing colors, so it wasn't and I was like, "Oh, is it Because 'cause I'm like, "Oh, did you guarantee that it's a real Gucci? Because 'Cause I'll buy this right now if you." "Oh, no, I just know Gucci." Then she kinda got cool. So I was like, "Okay, so check it out." So, like, maybe, like, a month goes by and it's still in there. So then I see the regional manager who I know. It's the people the company does it. So I go and I see the manager I know, and I'm like, "Hey, is this really the price?" She looks at it and she goes, "It should not be. This is ridiculous." So I got it for $35. It was a fake Gucci, it wasn't real. I couldn't sell it, I still have it. I peeled a sticker off a Schwarzenegger once because it's 3.95. Oh, and it had a second label. Yeah. So there you have it. Yeah, I got it for 35 bucks. Was it worth it? Yeah, actually, there was a couple of 14 karat gold rings in there, and they went on the other place. Because I don't wanna really, like I don't really wanna, like, I mean, I'll do jewelry shows on here, but I wanna try to, like, list it in the marketplace here and see what hap but I have a few things, brooches that are really beautiful that I listed, um, in my marketplace. And, when it sells, it sells. But I'm not gonna look to buy those anymore. I it's very rare to find anything that's, like, worth it. The labor yeah. I wanna sell fun stuff, I think. I mean, I'll still sell vintage. I have a ton of it. I'll probably have I think I'm gonna have to do a vintage show next week, but I'm gonna start listing I have some big glass up here I wanna start listing in the marketplace. Sometimes they don't yeah, because the marks are tiny. You guys, I bought a necklace from Picker Adam. I don't usually wear silver because I turn, but this is really a nice chain that I got from him, and it was like 8 bucks. Really great seller. Yeah, and it's, like, pretty sturdy. Picker Adam, who picks his nose. He doesn't, but we always say that. He's such a legend, yeah. He's probably in bed. He raided Brooke a little bit ago. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he's probably gonna be up soon. So I was able to put my 2 charms, my heart that my husband gave me, my blingy heart, and then my D from my mom. 4321W. He does have great stuff. I never bought from him, but I've loved watching his shows. Yeah, he's rated me a bunch of times, and he's such a nice person. His wife, he's like the auction guy, you know. But 45, 45. I mean, it's late to be doing that. And then his wife ships everything. Yeah, they're a good team. And he streams to YouTube also. Yeah. He did a show not that long ago. He did a giveaway for, I don't know, a couple hours. He was doing giveaway charms. Yeah. If I did real jewelry or vintage, it wouldn't be able to sell. You'd want to keep it all, right? Yeah. You're a jewelry hoarder? Teach us Biatch's lessons. Yeah, Picker Adam's pretty funny. He's a we always he'll say, "No, only follow D Archivist, the legend," but I always call him the legend. Yeah, just 'cause he's a nice person. Yeah. Um, it's already 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what that means. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here so I can go to bed, get a little rest. Is everybody gonna go to Brooke's chat show in the morning at I don't know what time it's at. Let's see. She's gonna be talking about the algorithm, right? Oh, it's 4 for you, yeah. You got your alarm set. I have my alarm set. I just forgot right now at the top of my head. I feel like it's at 9 o'clock my time, right? Let's see. 8 o'clock my time. Oh, it's 9 o'clock her time. Shit, Brooke. uh, yeah, I know. It's so late. Let's see. Excuse me. You have to spend thousands to learn who's a good seller online. Not really. Not really. You could really scope somebody out and check out their feedback and all that kind of stuff before you determine that. I have a collection of Bo do you? Oh, you're sick? You sicko? You're such a sicko. Bo, what's up? Or actually, if I'm saying it in your language, if I'm saying it in your language, ready for it? That sounded like Michael Myers was coming to me. You're a sick bitch. You woke up, I know. It's because I peeped in your window, you bitch. That's how you say it. Peeper. That's dirty. And if you're just coming in, we're totally kidding with each other, yeah. We have a thing. When I say we have a thing, it sounds really hot. What's up, Bo? I can't believe you woke up so early. What's up? Oh, Chris, you're DP per. I know. Always. We have fun though. Yeah. I know, and I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm tired. The kids, look at my kids made today. I'm gonna do, you guys, I'm gonna actually be a real seller here, but I do love talking to everybody. My kids made a ton of Valentine's Day bracelets. Look how cute. So I have to, I said I would take pictures. I know. They sell other bracelets, but I actually they made these, I don't know, 10 or 20. So I'm gonna have those in the buy now, yeah. You're gonna take to a jeweler, double check, be excited your size it. Shutting up. Why are you shutting up? You know the whole saying before, remember that? I don't shut up. I grow up. When I see you, I throw up. Remember that? I think I might just go to the record store tomorrow. Where are you gonna go? Look up what I found. Okay, wait, I didn't see your comment. I went to an auction Thursday, bought a beer flat of jewelry. I saw some marked 925 for 5. I found a ring marked 14K Germany BB in 2 circles. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. That's a very, very, yeah, that's a really good brand. Bohemian, right? What is that? That must be worth a lot. Why is my thing? Oh, the fire map. BB. Binging brother. Okay. You think, well, if you can get that authenticated, it's probably worth a lot of money, right? Did you look up any? It's a brooch, right? Or was it a ring you said? You're nodding off. Kat, thanks for coming and hanging out. Stay safe out there, my friend. Yeah, about 300 a ring. Oh, that's cool. I know they have some brooches that are really nice. Yeah, it has all garnets, and you can tell the difference. Thank you. I will. You could tell the difference between like stones and plastic or glass. You know, sometimes they're glass and people think they're stones and they're not. Yeah. That's awesome. And you went thrifting for it? You're gonna sell here? Are you guys sold? All right, I have like 50 questions for you. Are you still selling comics? Good night, Bree. Good night, BNL. Thank you for coming and hanging out. You wish whatnot would promote market value? Well, that's up to this. Well, here's the thing. They don't promote market value because in order to claim something's worth something, you have to have proof of it. So that's why they have suggested manufacturer suggested retail that people are allowed to do. But if like I'm selling my my ear pods and I say these retail for X amount, great. But if I'm doing my show, I'm telling you 95% of the people don't want to hear this. This is selling for $95. I'm gonna run it for $1. People don't want to hear what it's selling for. Just run it for the price you feel comfortable with. That's the majority of what I've found. Eden, hello. Good night, Kat. Hey, good night, Crisaro. Thank you for coming and hanging out. But it does say in the terms that you technically have to show proof. If you're going to claim something's worth an amount, you have to prove it. I never understood why some people put real stones or like real opals and real diamonds in costume gold or silver. There's probably a story there why they do that. There's probably a story why they do that. I wonder if like people like during like, you know, times of war that they were putting it in cheap jewelry so people wouldn't rip them off. Even especially during like the Holocaust, I know that people were doing stuff like that prior to the start of that. Oh, I want to see it. Okay. I don't know, that's just my thought. I could be wrong. I feel like Whatnot is oversaturating comics right now. Is it really? I don't ever really go to any comic, shows. Vintage Alley, your picture's great. I don't know, let's look it up. I don't have any game I have some in my bite now. You could take a search in there if you'd like to. Hold on, because they were okay, here we go, I got the answer for you, that's part of it. So, if it was stuff from, like, the 1940s jewelry, because of the war, they had a limited supply of precious metals. Yeah, so they had to use what they had. So, there's your answer. Because there was a hardship during the '40s. They used and then sometimes they used, like, cheap replicas, like, if they didn't have the stone, they would use glass. You can look it up on the Google. No problem. Anytime. That's free 99 just for you. My mom found a ring in the snow, she would love to and I can't wait. Was it good? Did Peacock give you an answer on some? Oh, you did? No, I said that you gave them an answer. Okay, good. Did you ever find oh, Tina's typing right now. And then I think I'm gonna raid before I keep talking about whatnot or whatever, and then, it's 3. You forgot already? It's okay, me too. It's because 'cause we're tired. Are you tired at all? Wait, are you up for the day, Peacock, or you been up all night? The ring looks like a key ring was used for the band. I would have never thought it would be marked that. Yeah, how interesting. That's super interesting. Oh, your grocery. You know what? I'm gonna come over right now, and I'll help you put them away. How about that? You're gonna sleep until someone brings you coffee? Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna go over to Marianne's right now and help her. She forgot to put her groceries away. I'm on my way, okay? Okay, I'm on my way. Let's raid. I'll fly the drone over and maybe the drone can I'm gonna do random. You guys, it's always so much fun. Oh wait, I'm trying to touch my screen. It's not a touch screen. Okay, Tina did write the rest. Then the jeweler said, "You need your mom to call me. The ring was platinum with 2 cheap stones and a $20,000 rare." Nice. What did you do with the ring, Tina? Don't leave me hanging. I'll be dreaming about Rick Rubin and the ring. I'll look for someone to raid while she's telling the story. Oh, what is that? I'm gonna let it pick. I don't know what they do. Okay. Okay, I'll wait. I won't send it yet. I have no idea who the seller is. We'll just go. It might be fun. It might be crazy. Gotta have it all. I think I rated them one time before. They were all right. I'm waiting to find out what Tina did with the ring. Should I fall asleep on my stream? What's up, nose picker? Hello, passion for cards. If you came in and we were just talking tonight and hanging out, I appreciate it. I always like to hang out with everybody. And this has been a crazy week here in California. Thankfully, I'm good. I'm in the I'm not in the actual vicinity of the fire, but it's where I grew up and we're all okay here. We're all staying as safe as we can and trying to help people. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll find out next time, I think. Oh, wait. Had the tutu sewn cut off, do the ring with single diamond for mom to wear, and now I love that. That's so cool. I'm so glad you have it. Okay, everybody. Good night. Let's go see what they're all about. I know. Thank you, Sabaloo. I greatly appreciate your message. Thank you for checking up. Yeah, the smoke isn't horrible, but for a few days it was. Um, Good night. Sweet dreams. I'll see you guys all at 8 o'clock, right? I don't know what. Oh, the no, I'm gonna post it in my show. It's like a screenshot. So I'll post it in my next show that if people want to go, it's not a link, you have to type it out. It's 8 o'clock a.m. Shop 801 Lane, Pacific time. She's gonna be doing a chat show about goals. Everybody should go to it. She always brings something really good to the table. Yeah, she definitely does. And it's a good chat show. All right. I will definitely put that in my next show. I just have to, it's in my phone. I just need to post it. That if people want to donate, like there's people here that are like, oh, I lost everything, but you don't really know if they actually did. And people will take advantage of a situation. And there's lots of organizations that like are really good that will help. And I feel like people have asked me like, how can I donate or help? And I'm like, I'll give you a proper, like I would never, I don't want no one to, send it to me. I would rather go directly to some. So like in Altadena, I'm gonna pick some of the ones over there. And I actually got them from somebody that does has a charity. But it's not her charity, it's just another one. All right, here we go. I know it sucks. I saw someone one night. I went into their show and I was like, "Oh my gosh, are you guys okay?" Yeah, and they were like 2.5 hours away from the fire and saying how bad the smoke was. Yeah, I hope Whatnot cracks down on that stuff. And then I went to another one and they were like they were in LA, but they were like kind of further away from me, so I don't know. And hopefully, they don't have any issues though where they're at. Everybody, I will see you on the next one and sweet dreams. I'll see you in the morning though. All right, friends. I am too. I know it's not what this is about. Yeah, it's not what it's about. If you want to help, tell people where to donate stuff to because a lot of people want to be givers. Less takers, more givers. That's how I feel. So, good night. See you later, friends. Have a good sleep.